Hello and welcome. Thank you, Mr. Spiros Kapralos, President of the Hellenic Olympic Committee. We are glad to begin our interviews with the Hellenic NOC because of its contribution to the Olympism. So without further delay, let me starting immediately. The first question is, recently CIGM representatives visited Oran to inspect the infrastructure. Do you think that Oran is ready for the Games?
Well, due to the pandemic, there have been delays, not just in Algeria and Oran, but all around the world for all the organizers who are organizing major sport events. And therefore, the same thing was happening in Algeria. So there was a big, the chef de mission of the Mediterranean countries visited Oran to see the situation because there were some challenges there. And the news that we got back from them after their visit were that there has been remarkable progress in the preparation, not only in the sport facilities, also in the accommodation areas. And I think everybody was very impressed, not by just the progress of the facilities, but also of the energy and the friendliness of the people working in the organizing committee. And actually, our chef de mission, who comes from swimming, he was a champion in swimming. He met a good friend of his, who's the director, who used to be a swimmer in Algeria, a champion in Algeria. So that was very good and positive news. And he passed the message to all of us that he was very impressed.
So the Hellenic team will participate in this Mediterranean show. How are you preparing for this event?
Greece is one of the founders of this idea of the Mediterranean Games. And we have always participated in the Mediterranean Games because we believe in this cooperation between the athletes of the three continents. But our aim is to bring to Oran the best athletes that we have. And as such, we are making their lives easier so that they train and they can represent our country in the best possible way this summer in Oran.
And about medals, how many medals your team is expected to win?
Well, that will depend also on the number of athletes that we're going to bring, and also the level and the quality of the athletes of the other countries also. Because in some sports, unfortunately, we don't have the best athletes of Europe participating or the best athletes of some countries, either because they have a very tight schedule or because they have other commitments. Therefore, it's very difficult to say a number of medals. But I hope that Greece will be among the top 4 countries in the medal rankings.
In your opinion, how the Mediterranean Games contributes to the reinforcement of the links between the countries of this region?
The Mediterranean Games are sending a clear message of peace and solidarity. Our region, which is between the Mediterranean Sea, is a region with high tensions. Sometimes we have political instability in some countries, but the Mediterranean Games and through sport, we're trying to bring the people together. And up to now, what we have seen is that bringing countries, 26 countries together from 3 different continents is something very important to all of them. It's very important for the athletes because they have the possibility to live together in an environment where you have different cultures, different countries, and they are all together and they live in peace and solidarity. Therefore, I think this is a great message that our Mediterranean Sea is bringing to all of them, bringing everybody together in a peaceful sport competition.
Mr. President, as we know, athletes are the heart of the Olympic movement. Any message for your athletes who will be present in Oran?
Well, this is for our athletes that I hope that they will do their best to represent in the best possible way our country, not just in the sport activities, but also outside. to have the Mediterranean Games is going to be a very important landmark in their sport career. And I will always be on their side and support their efforts. Actually, I don't forget that 51 years ago, I also competed in the Mediterranean Games as a swimmer. And then later on, I also competed as a water polo player in several Mediterranean Games. And this has been a fantastic experience in my life. And this is what I will say to our athletes, to encourage them to come, to participate and enjoy and every moment that they will live in Algeria.
You are free to give us a last word.
Well, Greece and the Hellenic Olympic Committee will continue supporting Algeria and the organizing committee for the Games. We are there to help, to assist, if there's something that we can do, we're ready to do it. And because you're doing a big effort to have successful Mediterranean Games. And we thank you in advance for all the hard work that you're putting, for your commitment. And we are sure at the end, we'll all celebrate together our unity and our solidarity and the power of sport to all societies. And we wish you good luck to Algeria, good luck to Iran.
And Mr. Spyros Kapraros, thank you very much for your time and patience. And we look forward to doing this in person very soon in Oran. Thank you again, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Comme j'avais dit au début, merci d'avoir accepté notre invitation. C'était un plaisir d'avoir le contact avec la Grèce, un pays qui a contribué au mouvement olympique. Donc, merci infiniment, monsieur. Et on se voit, Inch'Allah, au Oran.
Inch'Allah. Merci beaucoup. Je vous souhaite une bonne continuation de vos efforts parce que c'est les 5 derniers mois, les 6 derniers mois sont toujours les plus importants pour le succès des Jeux.